What it do, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm just gonna bring you guys a nice bit of a haul. It's been a while since I've done a haul on my channel, and I try to do my best to kind of keep the things that I have not actually officially hauled separate, even if I've already begun to test them out. So I believe I did a halfway decent job this time. If there's something that missed in the cracks, do not worry. I do always review every single item that I do bring into my collection. So you will get a review on said items, which I will be doing my last review video soon, sometime during Swagmas, so stay tuned for that as well. I did not do any setting spray. I knew something looked different about my face. But let me, where are my setting sprays? Oh, they're all the way over there. We're gonna go without it. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and haul all of these items. They have been picked up since as late as October, all the way until all the way until November. I have not bought anything in December, and I do not intend to, at least not beauty wise. And maybe we'll get into those things later on. Yeah. Anyways, let's dive in to this new makeup. Some I've tested out, and I'll give you guys some hot takes right now. Other things I haven't even looked at, so we're going to be looking at them together and hopefully seeing if they are good for me or not. So let's dive on in. Okay, if I was even a tinge bit organized, I would have these grouped. A lot of this stuff is still from the Sephora sale because I never got to do my video. Unfortunately, my items just came super late. So I'm gonna try to separate these so we can talk about those items separate from my indie makeup. Alrighty, so I've now gone ahead and separated both the Sephora items and the indie makeup items that I've picked up and have not talked to you guys about. I will say quite a lot of the Sephora items are specifically some form of holiday inspired makeup or curation of products. So if you already saw my video talking all about that, you'll just see some repeats here, but I thought it would be better to repeat the items in the event that you were not interested in that particular video, but you're still nonetheless interested in what I picked up. So first things first, I picked up the Haus Labs Blush Duo Set. I wanted to get an opinion on the cream blush stick. I've never tried this formula, and this is in the shade Glassy Pitaya. And then I also got another shade in her blushes. I do have two shades. It's in the old formulation, in the old size, but I got this shade, and this is in Hibiscus Haze. I'm really happy I picked up both of these, or this set rather. I really like this shade. I was worried that the shade actually wouldn't work on me, but it does. And as far as this glassy stick, I've only used it a handful of times since I picked it up. But what I will say is that I like the amount of glassiness that it gives, and it's not overly, at least it does not appear to be so for me. So I can't wait to get more opinions on these items. Like I said, I will be doing a final kind of roundup towards the end of the year. Hopefully I can get all of these items opinionized and definitively done prior to me filming that video, so that you guys can get all of my opinions on all of the makeup that I've had in 2024. Usually the items drag until the next year, and I kind of want to go ahead and have a clean slate for next year. All right, keeping it going, I told you guys I was going to be picking up a full size of the Kayali scent, and I did. I'm really excited for this. Let me see if I can find, yep, I have a little letter opener thingy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and open her up. I have not used this. That said, I did get gifted a smaller version of this, and I sprayed it once, I want to say, and I enjoyed it. I didn't feel as though it was something that I was going to hate or anything like that. Like I said, though, I've only sprayed it once, so I haven't really gotten a full kind of effect. I haven't seen what it wears long term, and I don't have anything, right? Yeah, I don't have anything on So let's go ahead and wear this today. I will be leaving to hang out with a friend. So it'll be good to try this out. The notes here, whew, I sprayed a little bit too close to my face. So the notes here are sparkling champagne, white freesia, pink praline, lush nectarine, sandalwood, and sugared musk. My concern is that freesia is going to be a little too strong for me, but it's not smelling as though it is. And I will say, out of a lot of fragrance brands that are sold at Sephora, I find that even if a Kylie scent is not my favorite, I've enjoyed it enough to get through the full bottle. And now I want to say this is my second or third full bottle Kylie scent. I slowly pick them up, and I do enjoy the ones that I have full bottle, of course, and also the ones that I finished. It's just a matter of the pricing. And so yeah, I believe this is like I said, either my second or third full bottle, and I would have more if their sales were better. I feel like lately they have not been doing the best sales on their site, and so for that reason I'm just gonna wait until they do, and then that's when I will pull the trigger. Another item that you guys have already seen is the LYS stick foundation. I don't have it anywhere near me. I just have the packaging to remind me to officially haul it. I've already done 2 different videos focusing on this particular product. I've done an actual dedicated foundation hunt, and then I did a wrap up of my foundation week, which was last week, and it featured this as well. I have swatches and application and all of that, so I'm gonna show you guys to that video in the event that you are very interested in it. I think I did the best kind of job at dictating or kind of enunciating how I feel about that particular product at this current point. I also went ahead and picked up another LYS product, which is their blush set. And this gives you 3 different blushes. And what I love about this set is that they're all mini sizes. I did make sure that I actually don't have any of these shades, so this is perfect for me. I love a cream blush. Definitely cream blush has taken over my application use over powder blushes, especially because I just feel like it gives a little bit more of a skin-like appearance than a powder kind of matte blush has done historically. So I got all 3 of these shades. I've already done swatches and stuff, and if I can find the swatches, which I think I can, I will go ahead and overlay any items that I do have already swatched. But absolutely love that formula. I haven't gotten a lot of use out of these particular products, but I'm very, very excited to get some use out of these. These are really pretty shades, and I think outside of buying them in that set, I might not have picked up these 3 shades. So it's always fun to get a set in a formula that you love that are miniature, so you can try the shades to see if they're ones that you want to keep in your collection. I had picked up another kind of blush set from Sephora, and this is the Danessa Myricks Forever Blushed Set. I feel like a lot of people really did not give this set any praise, but it is absolutely beautiful. You get 4 different shades for a really, really affordable price. Like I said, I already have swatches and everything like that. I've already gone through information on this product as well in that holiday set video, so I will once again kind of gear you towards that if you want more information about these respective products and all of that. Like I said, if I have swatches, I will have them overlaid, but I'm very excited to have additional shades. I was talking about wanting additional shades in this particular formula, and not only did I get particular shades that are perfect for blush, I also got some really unique shades that maybe I can use for blush, maybe I can use for cream eyeshadow, lips, etc. And so because they're in these smaller pots, I think that I would like be more optimistic on using them in more parts of my face. And most of Danessa Myricks products, in case you did not know, are very much for any part of your face. She's very much a very artistic based brand, and I love that about her. So very happy to have these in my collection now. I definitely have the little miniature one, like I said, that I was gifted. This is the same Kylie The Wedding scent. It's just in the small little cutesy travel size. I did already spray this, like I said, because I got this one before I got the big size. So I'm very excited to go ahead and actually have both if I really like this scent, which I feel like based on other people's opinions and based on how our opinions have meshed with other scents, this is going to be a scent that I am going to enjoy. And then I have a bottle that I can travel with if I really want to, or one that I can use here at home. It's definitely warming up on my skin, in a really nice way. I will say that. I also went ahead and picked up this set. I wasn't going to pick this up because in the past I felt like I've gotten into a kind of routine of picking these up, and not to say that it was a waste of money, but I have so many perfumes that I kind of want to get use out of those. But this has a scent that I really, really wanted, and I have done really well this year at actually not buying a lot of perfume and actually getting through a couple of bottles, which I will show you guys later on in Swagmas as well. And this gave me the option to get one scent that I already knew I wanted and I was going to buy anyways. And there were a couple other scents here that I actually don't mind as well. Sunfruit isn't one that I would ever want to get a full bottle of, but if I had picked this up and, like, let's say none of the other scents worked for me, I knew I could pick that one up and get my use out of it because I've already gone through a travel size as well. So I knew that this was a good option. And then lastly, the Cherry Ambition. That's a formula in a brand that my mom loves. She absolutely loves that brand. So I knew that if, you know, worst comes to worst, once again, I could pick that up for her and give that to her as a Christmas gift or whatever have you. So I'm really happy I picked that up. I still haven't opened up the packaging, mainly because I already know what I want, and I have not had the time to even go to a brick and mortar Sephora to get my, you know, my bottle. But eventually in the new year, I will do that, and I'm really excited. I don't think there's a real limit on there because usually it takes me forever to get into a brick and mortar Sephora after the sale, and I usually have never had an issue reimbursing my certificate. I think it's just a matter of the fact that the actual kits are no longer returnable. I did go ahead and pick up the Prada foundation. We were talking about this once again during one of my lives. If you are not somebody who joins the lives, I'm telling you, they may happen for very long. Sometimes it takes forever for me to actually start the live, and sometimes unfortunately I have to cancel them. But I will say I find that you get a lot more kind of up-to-date knowledge on my collection and what I'm picking up and what I'm interested in watching those lives. So I would highly recommend. But anyways, I did pick up the Prada foundation during the Sephora sale because I knew that that would be the best kind of pricing that I could get. I think I actually saw, though, in the haze of all of the posts and notifications and everything about Black Friday, that someplace, no, that was YSL. YSL was on like 33% off yesterday, I want to say. But either way, didn't buy anything. Anyways, I picked up this foundation. I think it might be a hair too dark, but I think I might make it work. So this is in the shade DW80. I have not tried it at all, so I don't know how the warmth in this foundation works on my skin. That will be the determining factor if I actually go ahead and return this for a better shade match. I do believe my local Sephora, or one of them, actually has Prada in store, and that was why I had intended to actually go in store, but the dates didn't work out and I was busy and a partridge in a pear tree. So either way, I'm very excited to try this out, and hopefully it works, and then I can show it to you guys as well. I do have a mind to do a full face of new makeup very, very soon, and if I do get the possibility to do that, this will definitely be in that video, so stay tuned for that. Let's finish up with all the makeup from that Sephora sale, and then I will dive into some skincare that I was given as well. The Huda Beauty blush filter, I got this in the shade Watermelon Pop. Now this is a liquid, once again gifted. I don't know if I'm actually going to use this. This is a liquid blush, and I kind of told myself I was going to stop picking up and using liquid blushes, and I wouldn't hate to give this to a friend who maybe really loves liquid blushes or really wanted to try this. So we'll see. I'm not convinced that I'm gonna really keep that for myself, but I did get this in this kind of period with the Sephora haul, so I wanted to go ahead and show you guys. I also did pick up a shadow stick. I've really been enjoying shadow sticks. I traveled with them, and they're a really easy way to get your base of your eyeshadow prepped so that you can either use them as, they're a really nice way to prime your eyes and or just to get some eyeshadow on your eyes really, really quickly. This is a beautiful shade. I got this from the Sephora collection, and it is waterproof in case you care, and this is in the shade Terracotta Matte. I think this is going to be a great color for me, and hopefully I love the formula. I cannot wait to get use out of that. I also got another shadow stick from Laura Mercier. Like I said, I've really been loving these shadow sticks, getting a little pocket of gold like Laura May Beauty says, and then that's my look. It really has been that easy for me lately, and this is a darker tone, which is exactly what I wanted. This is the Laura Mercier in Brick. And this is like a warm, dark tone. So I have a feeling like I've seen Khaki, if you know Khaki here on YouTube, I've seen her, what she does, and I kind of wanted to try it. So this is like, could be the perfect way to. Is she'll use like a skin tone shade or something very similar on the majority of her eye, and then on her outer V she'll do a darker cream shadow stick, and she'll blend them both together and then apply similar colors in powder on top. And I don't know, I just kind of want to try that for myself, so maybe I will. Like I said, you have envisioned actually going ahead and doing a full face of new makeup, and these are 2 new items that I haven't tried, 2 new formulas that I haven't tried, so these might make it onto that video, hopefully. It just depends on what eyeshadow I want to use, because y'all know I always got eyeshadows to test out. Always. Okay, one more makeup item, and this is one that I know is very, very controversial. Very controversial, and this is the Patrick Ta blush duo or eyeshadow duo in Talk to My Team. Now I did have envisioned of like getting more of these, and I know at one point, I think it was yesterday actually, you could have gotten stuff from Patrick Ta 30% off if you use Afterpay and something else. I don't have accounts with those things, so I was not able to, and also I just wasn't interested in buying anything. I don't want any new makeup right now, but I do want some additional shades in these duos. I understand the people who think that they're too much, they're too expensive, it's not worth it. I completely understand, but you have to understand that there's 2 different shades and I like it. So I'm gonna pick them up for myself. I'll show them to you because that's what I do here on my channel a lot, but I'm not trying to tell you guys to get them. I'm sure there's plenty of dupes, and I've seen people do dupe videos for these. So yeah, it's cute. I love it. I can't wait to have it here on my top drawer and to play with it every now and again. I will say the shade I tend to reach for most is this one right here. It's like a duochrome tone. It goes from like a brownie kind of neutral tone to like a red. I really like it. This is a cute shade too, but I really like that other shade. So really happy to have this duo though, nonetheless. Okay, I have one random item, and I picked up a new sharpener. I've been wanting the sharpener since Glossier was available at Sephora, but the last time I tried, it was sold out. Laura May Beauty always recommends this, and I don't know, I just kind of wanted to try it. I've had the sharpener that I've had for quite some time now, and you are supposed to kind of up and like change your sharpener, especially if you're somebody like me who uses the same sharpener for your eyeliners and your lip liners. You're not supposed to do that technically, but lately I've had roll up eyeliners, so I haven't needed to. Anyways though, I wanted to go ahead and get a new sharpener, and I love that this has a really big kind of disposable like little garbage can bottom like that, so like I don't feel like I have to throw it away or kind of empty it every 2 seconds. The last couple of things I got were skincare. So this is a firming and pumping serum. I don't know much about this. This is from the In Beauty project. And let's see, this is supposed to be lightweight, deeply hydrating, vegan snail serum that visibly firms your skin and improves elasticity. And it's supposed to allow your skin to look more plump. This could be a really good product. This could be potentially a dupe for, what's that one brand that I love their snail mucin? It's the Asian brand. I can't think of the name, but this looks to give a lot more product. And I know this is more cheaper than that brand. So really excited to try this out. I also got a vitamin C serum, and this is once again from the In Beauty project, and this is called their Green Machine. always can use a vitamin C. I'm actually running low on mine, so I went ahead and picked this up. And then the last thing is the Skin Fix Barrier, and this is supposed to be like a moisturizer, which can help, of course, improve your skin barrier and all that jazz. But what I like about this, let me see if I can open it, is that it's a refill. So I just picked up the refill. I didn't pick up the whole kit and caboodle. I thought this would be better. So yeah, I'm really excited to go ahead and get some use out of this. And yeah, so the 3 different skincares and all of the other makeup, really excited for everything. Nothing so far has been like a dud. So yeah, good things there. Keeping it going though, I did go ahead and pick up an order from Glamlight. I told you guys that once again in that live. I was going to be buying random stuff from Glamlight because there were certain things I was interested in, certain things I wasn't. So the first thing I picked up was a candle, and this is the actual candle that's here in the back of my videos, and this is their Trick or Treat candle. I think this is fine. Not a great love. I don't really smell anything when I put it on. So it's just gonna be back there. I'll put it on when I want it on, but I'm not really fixing to buy any more candles from Glamlight based on that experience. Not saying it's bad, but I'm saying that it just doesn't seem worth it, if that makes sense. I also did get some makeup from Glamlight, so I picked up their Trick or Treat 10 color eyeshadow palette. This is the beautiful neutral palette. I did use this once again in that look for that Get Ready With Me membership wise, and you guys will have seen that video, or that you guys will have seen that look for the last video prior to this one that's on my channel. So that's the eyeshadow palette that I used. I used the Halloween 2 highlighter, which is really, really pretty. It's like an orangey, goldy kind of duochrome, really, really pretty. And then I also used the Trick or Treat blush duo. It doesn't seem like this ever wants to really show true to what it is in person. In person, it is darker than what it appears in my viewfinder, but regardless, I tried them out all in that video, and I will be, of course, reviewing it for you guys that aren't in my membership, so don't worry about that. It just worked out perfectly that I could test it out when I was doing that video. Last thing I decided to pick up from Glamlight was a lip set. This is in the Trick or Treat kind of realm or whatever, but it's Holly Ho. I have no idea what Trick or Treat is. I think it's a scary movie. I really don't know. I do not do scary movies by any stretch of the imagination, but I really liked the colors that were presented here. I thought it was going to be a really nice kind of additional like nude lip set that I could recommend to you guys in case you are loving Glamlight stuff, or you just want a lip set that is like perfect. And since I was already on the site, I figured let me try it out. I will say that this is a really cute little lip set. It is definitely different than the one that I got for the Scooby-Doo collaboration, and I do intend to do a lip swatching video for this set. So if I'm able to get it up, which I don't think I'll be able to film it prior to this video going up, but when I'm able to, I will do my best to kind of reference it somewhere, maybe in the description box or something, so that you guys can access it. So yeah. Anyways, really excited for all of those items. They're actually all working out great, except for the blush palette. I will say the blush palette I feel a little so-so about, but otherwise, really, really good things. All right, keeping it going. We're almost done. I really don't have much to show, and I'm actually okay with that. I really, really am. So another product that I was super excited about, and I discussed it in my new makeup releases, was from Fantasy Cosmetica. They released their Harvest of Souls eyeshadow palette, and it sold out immediately, pretty much, it felt like. So I was not able to get my hands on it, but this is a brand I already know. I like their formula. This color scheme just screamed to me. It screamed so much. So I decided to pick it up. I haven't tested it out yet, so maybe this will be actually what I showcase in my full face of new makeup. But yeah, I'm really, really excited to play with this palette. It's a beautiful palette. I still was not able to get both of the candles, so I decided not to pick up either. I think there's only like one that's actually currently in stock, but it's fine. I know Candle Day is coming up for Bath and Body Works, and I am definitely low on candles, but I'm not out of them. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens, because I did get some candles, and you'll be seeing those in just a second. But I'm very happy that I picked this up. I don't need that. Very happy that I picked this palette up, and cannot wait to showcase it for you guys. Another thing that I picked up holiday inspired was this Bobbi Brown Gilded Gleam eyeshadow kind of set. So you got the eyeshadow duo, which was really the only reason that I picked up this set. I really like it, and I got it on sale, so that helped. And then you also got a mascara and an eyeliner. I definitely don't need this eyeliner. Like, I have a perfectly functioning eyeliner, so this could be an easy declutter. But now that I'm thinking about it, I just uploaded my kind of base collection, and I only had, I think, one mascara in that video. I might have another mascara somewhere, but I might keep this mascara just for like not having to buy a mascara for 3 months. So we'll see. We'll see. But I definitely think that I was originally going to get rid of this, but I might keep it. I'm going to keep everything in this box for now. That way I don't lose it. But yeah, really happy with the main ticket of this show. I really love this eyeshadow palette. It's kind of makeup item, and then I have the fragrance candles that I picked up. I made an order from Rhode. I believe, once again, I talked about this in my last live. They released a new shade in their lip tint, and if you know me, I do enjoy these lip tints. I wouldn't say they're my favorite. I would say definitely Summer Fridays is my favorite personally. I know some people have leaned towards the Ole Henriksen, but there's just something about that formula that I don't exactly love, but I do really enjoy this Rhode version. And so I'm gonna go ahead and I picked up the shade Cinnamon Roll, which is actually what's on my lips right now. I have been talking, and because I only filled with a liner on the outside, I feel like the middle portion of my lips looks lighter, but there is definitely a tint to this product. It's not like super dark, but there's enough of a tint from what I can tell that if you're somebody who doesn't want a lip liner, you don't have to. I just like to put a lip liner on, especially when I have makeup on. I feel like it makes the lips look more complete. But I'm really liking it so far. There's a subtle kind of vanilla hint to it. I wouldn't necessarily say I'd smell it and immediately think cinnamon rolls, but I'm really happy to have it. Another lip balm that I didn't need. But I also wanted to pick up some additional skincare. So I did pick up a cleanser from them. I didn't even know they had this cleanser. I think they released this after I did my kind of initial purchasing of all of their skincare. So I decided to pick this up. And then I also got another moisturizer. I am never low on moisturizers. I find that like moisturizer is a thing that you always need to have on lock. So I did go ahead and pick this up. Once again, this could be something that I give to somebody else because I'm more interested in the Rhode, but I was gifted that, so I decided to keep it, at least for right now. The last couple of things that I want to go ahead and talk about are the candles that I picked up. So I would have never picked these up, but I watched a video from Lauren May Beauty, and she was talking, and she talked about the fact that Sniff had like a 30% off sale. And I think this was in her empties video that she recently uploaded. And she was saying how she absolutely loved Half-Baked Pumpkin. She was saying that this was like her scent that if she could have year round, she would. Now, I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin scents. It's not a huge thing for me, but she convinced me. Let's just say that. So between her and the sale, I decided to go ahead and splurge. So I did pick up this candle, which I got in the 6-ounce size, but I also got the one that I actually really have wanted to smell for years at this point, because I think this is the 3rd year they've had this one. And this is the Half-Baked Gingerbread Smash. If you know me, I get really weirdly obsessed with gingerbread right around like the late November no, actually pretty much all of November I get really obsessed with getting gingerbread things, and then December it kind of fizzles out. But I really wanted to get this. I'm looking over now, and the candle that I love to have like just going in my apartment is actually done, and that was a Bath and Body Works candle. And so I was going to put this one on, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and light this, and by the time I get to editing this video it will have been a couple of hours, so I will see and I will put on the screen whether it's a go and if it's really a nice scent or not. But that's it. Those are all of the items that I picked up in the last couple of months, and like I said, this is the last haul for me for 2024. And if we're being frank, these are the last items I plan to pick up in the beauty sphere for 2024. I may have a very weak moment. Like I said, that one palette from, what is the brand? Inslee Rain, that like 27 pan palette. Oh, that thing looks delicious. I've refused to go on the website or even go on their Instagram or anything because I don't want to be tempted to pick it up. But out of anything that I've seen lately, that would be the palette that I pick up. But the day that I'm filming this, I will actually be doing my live. So I'll be talking about even more new releases with you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy some double content being uploaded today, because I do want to continue to still upload a video every day this week in case videos are your preference and not actually live. So you guys will still be hopefully getting a live from me for the rest of the month of December. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this unnecessarily long, ranty haul. Like I said, if there's anything that I have swatches already, I will have those flashing throughout this video. And of course, I will be reviewing all of the items that I talk about today, so don't you worry. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.